Okay. Yeah, so Amazon. All right. And then um I think people just need to do that and have a chance to see how well this works. It's it's so difficult if you've never tried it to imagine how strong your brain can be. Can you give us an
Mm.
example of someone who did this and then just had some phenomenal results? Because I want people to understand what this will do for their life and their finances and even their relationships.
Okay. Um, I will say a little bit about my journey. That's okay.
Okay.
So, um, back in 2000, maybe, or 2002 or 3, I was going through a rough patch. Um, and I started a mantra that said, and every morning when I brushed my teeth, and every night when I brushed my teeth before I went to bed, I would close the bathroom door and I'd look in the mirror and I'd say, Monica, I love you. And then I would cry. And then I would get myself together enough to say the rest of it. I am in mutually beneficial relationships or loving and caring and respectful. And I had a whole long list of things. And my intention at the time was either this rough patch with my first husband would get worked out, or I would find someone who I could be more compatible with, because it was that kind of situation. And what I noticed after saying that for a long time was my personal relationships with others, with my friends, with my sisters, my business relationships started to change because I started to change. I became a person who could engage and be in mutually beneficial relationships. I was more respectful. I was more loving, compassionate, caring, all of those things. Now, eventually, I did get a divorce, and I kept saying that mantra for about 10 years. And in 2012, I met a man who is now my current husband. And what it took was for me to do enough of my own healing and shift to become more of who I really wanted to be so that I could attract the type of relationships that I could really enjoy. And so by the time I got happy with myself and I could say that mantra with joy and not a tear in sight, um, then I was ready. So in the beginning, it may take longer, especially if you've got a lot of baggage or unfinished business around other things related to the thing that you're trying to manifest. On the flip side, this summer, I, my husband and I started a new business called Walnut Ventures, and this summer it's a real estate investment business in the hospitality industry. And this summer we went to a conference, and we had an intention of, oh, we're going to have a great time, we're going to make friends, we're going to meet all these people, we're going to do great networking, we're going to get good information. And that was going great. We were doing that. And then we looked at each other and said, you know what? There is no reason we can't walk out of this conference without a deal. Let's affirm that and agree that we're going to find a deal while we're here. And lo and behold, we said that, we set our intention, we went about our business. And the last day, after the last session, we were headed to the bar, which is what you do at the end of a conference. And two gentlemen approached us and said, hey, we've seen you walking around, we've seen you networking, and what are you about? Who are you? And so we started telling him. He said, you know what? I have a client that you need to talk to. And he walked us over to a table in the restaurant and said, and introduced us. And they said, hey, we're in the end of our capital run. We have room for one more investor. Do you want in? And of course, we said yes, pending that all the paperwork was right. And so when you are clear, when you are ready, when you get your energy in the right place and your mindset in a good place, you can attract and manifest whatever it is, and it doesn't have to take 10 years once you get your muscles going.
Oh, that is so neat. I mean,
Yeah.
that bears repeating. Say it one more time so people can get it real clear.
When you're clear with your intention and you are the vibration or your energy in a place that is compatible with what you're asking for, you can have what you're asking for, attract what you're asking for in an instant. It doesn't have to take long, but the thing we want to do is practice it when you don't need it, so that when you're ready to do the big thing, you're in good shape. It's like working out. You don't start off running 20-mile marathon. You start off walking around the block, and the more you walk and the more you run, you get in shape. Then you can go a little longer, and then you can run the marathon. Well, you want to start getting your spirit and your psyche and your mind and your thoughts in shape, and manifesting small things that are easy, that you have very little resistance around, so that when it's time for the bigger thing, you're ready, and it can happen very fast.
Absolutely. I love it. Now we have about 4 minutes left. So in that 4 minutes, I want you to tell people um you know, how they can get a hold of you, how they can maybe pre-order the new book. Um, do you have a website that they can visit that might have a free giveaway? What do you got for our folk that they can hook up with you and learn more and do more so that they can be exactly what they choose to be and they don't have to wait until the new year to make a resolution to start now?
Oh, definitely start now. So we do have a website. It's mossgransberry.com. mossgransberry.com. You can learn all about our community, all of our offerings. You can get a consult with me on that website. You can just click, I want to talk to Monika, and schedule something. But what I want to offer your readers, because I was thinking of your listeners, I was thinking about this yesterday. We're going to give you a special link to be able to download the article, The 9 Disciplines of Manifestation, which was my first writing that led to this book. And that'll give you a preview of what this is all about in a little more detail, and it'll get you ready to read the book.
Awesome. Okay, so what's the link for the 9 Disciplines of Manifestations? Is that on the Moss-Gransberry, or is that a separate one?
I'm going to give you a special link. It's mossgransberry.com /article-9 disciplines. mossgransberry.com /article-9, the number 9 disciplines.
Okay. All right. Got it.
And I love engaging, so I'm happy to talk to people. I'm happy to get emails. We have a couple of groups on Facebook. So, a life mapping group on Facebook. Please feel free to catch me on any of our social media channels. or directly on the website.
Awesome. All right. Well, our time is running out so quickly and it was so fascinating. But really, to sum it all up in, a very short, um, concise little statement, what you think about, you manifest. And so, what you want to do is grab these two books, get the free article, the giveaway link, and start thinking about what you really want to bring about. And that will help your life, your relationships, your money, your relationship to money. And if you're running a business, it's bound to help your business as well. Monica, thank you so much. I know if anybody says, wow, the background noise is kind of funny, that's because Monica is driving. She is on the road and she was kind enough to join us. So we thank you so much for your time.
Well, thank you. Thank you for all the work that you're doing, Rhonda, with people around their money, around helping them shift their mindset so they can be happier and have more of what they want.
Well, we appreciate you. All right, everybody. So we ran out of time, and you know what I'm going to say before I say it, but here we go. Be grateful, and you will attract good things. And until the next time, I'm Rhonda Cobb, the Money Coach, and thank you for listening in.